Is it fair to me to say I hate my job? Or I hate technology when technology is my job? Because we fucking archaeas. I'm just trying to make content, goddammit. Oh, Lord Arceus. Regardless, hello everybody. It is your host as always, Leafy Kozashu. Because I misspoke there. I love my job, right? I love what I do. But goddamn, technology does not love me. Anyway. Hello everybody, it is your host as always, Leafy Kozashu. Give me a second to set this up. And as you can see, we are back to Pokemon Colosseum. Now, off camera, last time, I decided to do some grinding for money and my team, that kind of thing. And what I actually ended up doing in the meantime was actually deciding to change my team up. Namely, why are you two still here? Because I don't have the other two. Duh. What I decided to do was actually, in my final team, what I decided to do was eventually replace Espeon and Umbreon with the soon up-and-coming Flygon and Raikou. Do I need to? No. No, I don't. I want the Suicune. But I decided to for two reasons. Namely, I've never used Medicham or Jumpluff. And so I felt like it. And secondly, I've used, well, more to the first point, I've used Umbreon and Espeon, obviously in my first playthrough of Colosseum, and I decided, you know what, it'd be even fun to have some differences. But also, as you might be able to know, Medicham is psychic fighting, while Espeon is just pure psychic, which is still good and all. But I think it'd be more useful to have that fighting type, especially because some of the more bullshit, big, tough, fighting types are going to be coming up. And just stuff that's weak to dark, or weak to fighting. So yeah, that's all I did. I'm going to have Umbreon and Espeon on the team still for the moment, until I actually get to the, by the way, when I mean I did grinding, I did a lot of grinding. I slaughtered the group of 5 trainers outside of, what's the name of it? Outside of Pyrite Town. Quite a bit, to the point where I have a lot of healing items, a lot of full restores. And actually, I got a lot of TMs. Now, admittedly, I have them now, but I'm not going to use them yet. Because like I said, because I don't know if I said this or not, like, audibly. But one thing I want to do is, at some point in time, I just, like, maybe, like, just before the final, like, boss rush, I want to just go through, collect all the TMs I can get my hands on, and then fuck with my team's moveset from there. So I'm not going to worry too much about my team's moveset as of right now. But once I get to that point, I'm going to start worrying about it. That does mean a lot of grinding, yes. But that's what Shadow Pokemon are for. Because, like, I'm not going to be... And also my main team. Because at that point, I'd be actually wanting to grind them. Because you see some of the level jumps in the boss fights? That shit gets absurd. So I'll deal with that at some point. I have this. Hi. I don't care, I'm not supposed to be here. I am here. I am here. Carvana and... Oh, actually, something I forgot to mention last week was I got a follower that I completely that I only noticed when I was uploading the stream to YouTube. Donna Murphy _1. I appreciate you. Do I risk it? Yeah, I kind of have to. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately though, Dance the Lion is not going to be helpful. I didn't really do a whole lot of grinding for my main team here, besides obviously getting the Metacham and the Jumpluff caught up. But when it comes like everyone else, I just got them to level 40 and that's it. Meaning with the Entei and Suicune, I didn't really do anything to them. They maybe got some more they maybe got a little bit more purified and a little bit more EXP under their belts. But aside from that, I didn't really do anything with them. I didn't really feel the need to. Now, as much as I love high jump kick as a move, I'm really not looking forward to if it misses. That is going to suck. Because it hurts. But if it misses, it hurts. Because if memory serves, that does like half my HP in recoil. So safe to say, I do not want to find out. That is not a fucking round I want to do. God, I'm so looking forward to when I get the Master Ball. That's gonna make my job so much easier. But for now, I'm just gonna... It's a Murkrow. I should be able to catch a Murkrow pretty easily. I'm just gonna swap them. Shadow Rush and Nuzleaf and see what happens. I should be able to catch this easily, right? That should be fine. If not, I can weaken it a bit. Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay. Well, that's a good sign to get Murkrow out of here. Or to get, Medicham out. And I'm gonna go to Espeon. Because Espeon has Reflect, which is... It's not gonna matter too much, but it's something. It's helpful regardless. In case this thing decides to actually go for stuff like Shadow Rush. The little hop it did. Like, how do you hop in midair? No clue, but Murkrow sure figured out how. Well, that means I can't really attack it again. Alright, Reflect. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have gotten some worse healing items. Maybe some hyper potions. Call. Yell at Entei. I also probably, in hindsight, didn't get enough healing items. Alright. I'm only going to be able to attack this thing like every other turn, aren't I? Or try and catch it every other turn. Ew. Alright, yeah, if memory serves, you can't try and catch a Pokemon that's in the middle of Fly. Unless that's not true and I'm insane. Which could very well be the case. Alright, come on, big boy. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Yeah, see, it's a Murkrow. Yeah, sure do. Y'all ain't exactly that much better. I remember watching a couple videos on Colosseum speedruns, and it was mentioning how, because of something you can do with the Plusle, you can just, like, skip some trainers. Damn. Kinda hoping you'd give me a free shadow, but alright. Okay, there's the DNA lab thing, which I'm gonna have to go do. But the girl earlier just said this entire place is a limit, so what do you want? I'm really sorry about this. I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but it's like, I don't know what to do about it. My computer is just a worthless piece of shit, apparently. Jesus. Are we good? Are we live? Oh, fucking no. And the thing that's getting me, right? The thing that I'm not understanding here. This never happened before. We're gonna fucking deal with it. We gotta put this fortress to sleep. Thank you. Honestly, I don't even know what to say anymore. It's like, what do you say to stuff like this? Like, what can you say? But I've tried to figure out why that kind of shit keeps happening. Like, what tech is going wrong. But for life of me, I cannot figure it out. The only thing I can think of is that my computer is just old. But at the same time, like, what do I do about that? I don't mean to make it sound like I'm defeated. I'm honestly like at a complete like loss for thought, you know? I can't say lost for words, because, well, I can, because, like, that's also true. It just gets tiring after a while, you know? Because, like, it's the same bullshit over and over again. And none of it, like, matters. Like, it is the same bullshit. And no matter how you try and fix it, none of it ever ends up doing anything. And I know this sounds like whining, which, to a degree, it is. I'm honestly not sure how I can say it. Because, like, I have nothing. I can't think of any way to describe it. I suppose the best way I could think to describe it is that yeah, the best way I can think to put it at this point in time is that kind of feeling you get when when you're putting your A game into something, but it just kind of ends up being pointless, you know? And I don't mean to be, like, nihilistic about it. Because truth be told, all the tech issues in the world aside, I like what I do, right? Like, I have fun with this. Most of the time, but I do have fun. It's just that I kind of have to rely on my tech actually being worth something. And I know there's gonna be like some smartass is like, oh, just get a job. It's like, I'm fucking trying, goddammit. But like, I don't have options. I've tried the options that I had access to, and that did nothing. Like, case in point. Honestly, I'm just not sure. Like, I can work around them, like now. Like, because now that I'm not trying to use my computer to also manage the stream, it's working mostly fine. But you just, the second you add that one element in there, the whole thing crashes. At the end of the day, I know the issue is that I need a better computer. I need something new. It's getting that computer that's the problem. And like, as much as I want to, I can't do that. I know I've said it a lot. I know I've already said it in a couple other things. Well, there goes my plan. Yeah, I know I've said it before. And I don't... Okay. Case number 2 in the I'm gonna sound like a broken goddamn record. But I don't like asking for I can't quite say it's asking for help, because that's not technically correct, but you know what I mean? I don't like asking. Well, there goes that line. I don't like asking for help when it comes to something that, by all accounts, I should be able to just do myself, you know? Well, there goes Jump Off. Because it's kind of... How do I put it? It's so defeating, you know? Because like you try and do it yourself, and you know by all means that you should just be able to do it, you know? But then you try, and you just can't for whatever reason. But regardless, if anyone can help me be able to afford some better technology, I would really appreciate it. Like a better computer, more games or something maybe, I don't know. just like something to help out the channel, you know, like I'm not asking for much, and I'm never going to. Like, that's not the kind of person I am, and that's not the kind of person I want to be. I would set up a GoFundMe for this kind of thing, but I don't really want to do that. Because, like I said, like, I don't quite know how to describe the sensation. Sensation, that is not the right word. I don't quite know off the top of my head how to describe the feeling. But it's like, as much as I want to be able to set up GoFundMes and stuff for my technology and my my content creation, it feels wrong to do that while I still have like shit at home to deal with, because it's selfish, and it kind of feels like I can't afford to be that kind of selfish right now. I realize I probably sound like I'm mad, like absolutely insane when I say stuff like, well, not insane, but just kind of weird when I say stuff like that. And truth be told, I'm not exactly sure how to feel about it myself. And it's not like I can't continue to do content creation with this setup. It's just that, considering how frequent tech issues are, it becomes hard to do. Not like impossible. Clearly not, considering hello, I'm still here. It's just like trying, how do I put it? I'm bad at, like, speaking fluently. At least to some degree. I caught that Aridos a lot faster than I thought it would. You know, I'm already kind of into this sort of realm. So, real quick, I actually want to address something I was watching earlier today. It was, it was the most recent game theory video as of the time of this live stream, which is June 21st, 2025. But I forgot to heal the jump off. I forgot to heal jump off. I'm getting the psychic feeling there's gonna be a lot of shadows in here. Anyway, it was that new jump off it. It was that new game theory video. I pointed out specifically because it was talking about, like, the, what the indie horror genre is like nowadays and what it talks about. And specifically talked about what, how, Tom does and doesn't cover certain things and certain topics. And I think that was a very good point. Now, there's been a couple times on this channel and the YouTube where I said, like, there's a specific conversation I don't want to have because this isn't the place for it. And I stand by that. I stand by what I said there. But I also kind of want to address the fact that, well, address more. It's not that I don't want to. It's more, I don't want to kind of accidentally corrupt what this channel is supposed to be. That might sound weird when I put it that way. But I mean that, like, I don't want to, by covering stuff like that, accidentally corrupt what I'm intending for this channel to be. Because, like, I mean it. This channel is supposed to be a place where people can just, like, chill out, have fun, and not worry about, like, the, like, daily stressors and whatnot. And that's always what I'm gonna intend this place to be. But I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to invalidate this kinds of stuff that happen. Because, make no mistake, I'm never gonna try and do stuff like that. Like, hand on heart, cross chest, hope to die. That's never what this channel is gonna be. Because not only would I be a stellarly sized hypocrite if I tried to do that, but also, like, I get that kind of thing. I'm no stranger to that kind of feeling, trust me. So, like, it's not that they don't matter. Like they matter. That kind of thing matters. It's just that I don't want that to become, like, the purpose. Like I said, I'm doing this to give people a place to escape that kind of thing first and foremost, rather than just, like, completely ignore it and shut it out. That wasn't an intentional moment of silence after what I just said. I just couldn't think of anything to say. But no, I stand by what I said. That kind of thing matters. I'm never going to try and take that away from somebody for one reason or another. But this channel, above all else, is a place for people to just have a minute to relax, feel okay, be chill, and just kind of exist and hang out, you know? Like, that's just what this is. Does this place even have a healing machine? I've cleared out the basement. I know that. No, this place doesn't have one. Okay. Well, I suppose while I'm heading out to do some healing, I can get some, like, more basic healing items. Definitely super potions. Maybe hyper potions? I don't know. I haven't decided. Why'd I go to Pyrite? I don't know. I realize when I'm talking about stuff like that, I'm speaking into a void. But even if I am, it's like, there's someone, maybe not now, but someone at some point is gonna see this thing, see what I'm doing, and maybe they'll resonate with it. Granted, I'm not exactly sure about that, so fuck if I could be wrong. But in my mind, someone is gonna see this kind of video, and I hope that they do resonate with it. Because I'm just a stranger in the internet, so what do I know? Like, I don't know anyone who happens to watch this, and I'm not about to pretend that I do. That doesn't make your experiences any less important. Like, everyone has their own experiences, and that's not something I'm gonna try and make light of or disprove. I never would, even if I wanted to. And that's kind of why I like to talk about my own experiences and my own thought process on occasion. Just to kind of... I suppose the best way I can think to put it, if nothing else, is to kind of show, whether intentional or not, that, like, everyone has their own thought process. And I'm not afraid to show mine. And so I kind of want to make it... I kind of want to show, to the best of my ability, that I don't want any of you who ends up watching this to be afraid to do so either. Like, preferably, if you need someone to talk to, like, friends, family, trusted ones, that kind of thing. And not that I don't want to not that I don't want to deal with it, but that's the kind of person you should go to first for that kind of scenario. But if I am that trusted person, then I'd be honored to be. I just hope they're not relying on me, you know? And I know, because at this point in when I'm saying this, I have like no audience, so I can imagine that it's gonna sound pretty conceited to someone. Like, on paper, I can imagine it sounds pretty, like, conceited and egotistical. Like, oh, I'm speaking as if my word actually means a damn. When I'm just a plain simple nobody on the internet, entertaining fucking no one. And as true as that may or may not be, we didn't avoid the security, we just beat them up. But yeah, like, as true as it is that I don't have a following at this point in time, I don't think that really matters at all. Because as true as that is, I'm still speaking from a point of my own experiences as well. It's weird to talk about this kind of thing when there's no one to, like, talk back. Did you really have to double screech Entei when he just got here? No, I do not. I want to fight. I do not have it yet. No, okay. I know Suicune is weak to electric. It's also a Suicune against 2 electrodes, so I should be fine. Yeah, there's also, I didn't just get a double screech. That part isn't lovely, though. Although apparently these electrodes are deciding to be physical. So if that's the way we're gonna play things here. But if that's the way you want to play, then we're gonna play. But and like I said, excuse you. And like I said, broken record alert. Well, I still stand by what I was just talking about. Because as dumb as it may or may not be to talk about, to say that kind of thing, like, it's still important that I do. Even if I am talking to nobody. Because that kind of thing is important, whether or not, like, people as a whole kind of realize that. I may not. I'm certainly no psychiatrist. Let me not try and pretend that, you know. What was I worried about? Sparks of this is before the physical special split. What am I scared of? Like, what am I worried about? Sora, you buffoon. And I've said a lot on the topic. And there's probably not a whole lot more I could say in the matter. But like regardless. And again, I've said this a lot. But as much as this channel's goal is to be a comfortable, relaxing place, that doesn't mean that that kind of stuff that I don't talk about isn't important. It's just that, if nothing else, this just gives people a place to, like, sit, chill, and not have to, like, focus on that kind of thing. If nothing else, then just for a place to then just be able to relax and be okay. You know, think about what I'm talking about. Yeah, it does kind of it does kind of sound a bit conceited to say that kind of thing to an audience of no one. Everyone starts somewhere, even with useless as fuck technology that never works. If you're gonna give... You can't give me a steel type against a fighting type and not expect me to take advantage of that. Like, come on. Now, please, thank you. You're like, please put this thing to sleep. Because that rain dance is scary when I'm facing two electric types who potentially no thunder. Do their animations slow down? I knew their eyes closed. I didn't know the animation, their idle animation slowed down too. I mean, it makes sense. They're sleeping. Ampharos. I was about to say, is that a shadow? But no, there was a shadow Flappy earlier. There wouldn't be two shadows from the same species in the same game. That'd just be absurd. I'm really hoping Giga Drain is a TM later on. I think it is. Oh god. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I was wondering when that was gonna happen. And the answer is there. Alright, I should have Entei's next move by now, which, if memory serves, should be... Well, never mind that. The answer is no, I did not. I'm 100% chipping away at this Electrode. Because this is gonna take a minute for that thing to die. I love the look of Ampharos in this game. Like, look at him, he's adorable. Also, that was rude. Can I put the Ampharos to sleep? Please tell me I can put the Ampharos to sleep. Go to bed. I just got I just had the scene in XD in my head where you just get drugged by a gloom. I don't know why that scene just entered my head, but that was funny. I haven't played XD, but of all the scenes in that game that I'm aware of, it's that one, and I love it. Like, there's no pretense. Like, it's not even in the middle of a fight either. It's just like, no. Team Snag'em walks up to you like la fucking da. And they're just like, what up? Knock you the fuck out and steal from you. They're like, yeah, that checks out. Yeah, there it is. Ow. Damn it. Kind of hoping that was gonna kill. And now you're awake. Well, there goes Entei. Alright. Why'd I go for Umbreon? I should have gone Espeon. Got that I need the Electrode out of here. If it wasn't the fastest Pokemon on the field. Yeah, also, actually, that's the, there's those shadows I was talking about. The, square shadows in the ground, despite Jumpluff's, balls of... What are they called? I suppose they're just cotton spores. And they don't really, like, have a name. But yeah, it's like, why are they square shadows? I know XD fixes that. But why were they square to begin with? My only guess is that, Ow. Well, at least both of us were paralyzed. So, eat shit, Electrode. Yeah, I'm gonna use a turn to revive Entei. Probably should have done that with Jumpluff's turn and not Umbreon's, but we're gonna roll with it. That's why. I mean, that was totally the plan. I totally knew that was gonna happen. You say that, but as soon as you hit this alarm, I'm free to still just leave the fucking building. Yeah, now we gotta listen to this. Alright, I'm gonna do that thing where I leave again. Cause I don't want to waste I probably shouldn't have used the revival herb to begin with. Oh. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna leave the heal again. Oh boy. I can't tell what's worse, this or the police sirens back in Adventure 2. Because this one is just the exact same sound effect over and over again. But Sonic Adventure 2, that shit was just slide whistles. That wasn't even alarms. That was just a goddamn slide whistle. It's kind of funny looking back at it. SA2 sure was a game of its time. But it was a really good game. Like, I'm not about to try and trash SA2. I love SA2. Like, that was just a good game. I enjoyed it. Perfect game? Hell no. The treasure radar that Knuckles and Rouge used, it was trash compared to the radar in Adventure 1. It's a still fun game, though. There's also Mad Space, which could eat all the dicks. Like, I know that's cliche to say, considering, like, anytime the conversation of worst SA2 level comes up, someone's gonna mention Mad Space sooner or later. And it's like, yeah, it's cliched. It's cliched for a reason. It's like saying Whitney is one of the worst gym leaders in Pokemon. Now, I can't say that because I've never fought Whitney. I've seen the fight, though, and I've seen her teams, and yeah, Whitney's team is kind of absurd. Still, though. But yeah, it's like, yeah, it's a typical thing to say, but it's kind of typical for a reason. Like, just because people say the same thing over and over again, that doesn't make it not true. People say it over and over again because it's true. If I beat What's-His-Face, do all of the, Oh, here's this place. Do all of the, Cypher people leave? It's Bayleaf. Misdreavus. I think this is Raikou? No, it's Quilava. Why is there only two of the Johto starters? And why the Johto starters? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, why the Johto starters? Because on one hand, this is a Kanto game. Kanto. This is a Gen 3 game. So if anything, you'd want to use the Holland starters, right? But then on the other hand, the Kanto starters are some of the most famous, so you'd also want to use those. The Johto starters just kind of stick out like a sore thumb. Not that the Johto starters are bad by any stretch of imagination. Like, I like them. Like, Typhlosion's cool. Hisuian Typhlosion is amazing. Feraligatr just looks cool, right? Like, he's a big crocodile dragon thing. It's like, he's just cool looking. But then you also got, Meganium. And Meganium is also just a cool looking dinosaur. Even if it is, like, a bad Pokemon. Oh, wait a minute. Got it. This is the Flygon. Yep, there it is. Now, which evolution to replace first? That's gonna be a question. Okay, I'm good. Smart. The Vibrava is bad. That Kadabra is worse. So I want that Kadabra put to sleep first. And it's actually the Kadabra I want to kill first. Both because I want the Vibrava isolated. But also, Kadabra is a lot scarier than Vibrava, let me tell you. I've never used either of them. Oh, that's something else I was actually meaning to say earlier. Is now that with Jumpluff and Medicham, my team in this playthrough is going to be half Pokemon I've used before and half Pokemon I've never used. Because obviously, considering I've played Colosseum before, I've used all three of the legendary beasts, right? I've used all three of them in battle before. In Colosseum. I don't know if I've used them anywhere else. I can't say I have off the top of my head. But I've used them before. With the other three, though, I've never used a Medicham. The only time I remember being any excited about Medicham is when I found a shiny I don't know if the mic picked that up, but that was a loud boom sound. Anyway, the only time I got excited about anyone in the Meditite line is when I found a shiny Meditite in Area 0. And that's not really special. It's just a thing that happened. Oh, his eyes were still closed until he hit himself with the spoon. He woke him up just to pass out. He woke himself up just to pass out. That was funny. Okay, well now you're Psychic type. And you're just still fast fucking asleep. I'm gonna detect just in case. Okay, Leon. Put you to sleep, thank you. Sleep Powder is really helpful just to eliminate potential threats in battle. And also just because apparently it's the best status condition when it comes to catching Pokemon. That I didn't actually know for a while. I thought paralysis was, and I didn't know that sleep actually did anything. When it came to actually the process of I should have noticed that the first time a high jump kick missed, but high jump kick did not do as much knockback, or yeah, no, as much knockback as I thought it did. I thought it did like half your HP. Presumably, it is possible that that's a later thing that's not in Gen 3. So I suppose that's true. I don't know. I gotta remember sometimes. This is Gen 3 game, so I can't exactly take all the rules for granted. That is the wrong word to use. I can't assume that everything in this game is going to be like how later games do it. Mostly because of the obvious fact that this is a Gen 3 game. Meaning that some of the later quality of life changes happen later. Which I wish they, I don't know if the Switch 2 ports of Colosseum NXT are going to do anything when it comes to, like, the gameplay. I doubt it, considering re-releases really never do that. But and I still stand by this. If we ever do manage to get ourselves a Colosseum and XD remake, they have to include some of the Pokemon quality of life changes that have happened. Namely, the physical special split, the added moves, and it was bite. Okay, that's better. That's not ideal. That's not ideal, but it's not nothing. Yeah, no, I'll take bite. Bite's fine. Bite's all right. That was gonna go to either Jump Off or Medicham. Called it. I had a feeling that was gonna end up going to Jump Off. Why'd that? Oh. I was like, why'd that hit the Vibrava? You did not wake up that quickly. You did not wake up that fast. And you also have Leer. Alright. Okay. Can you not? Hey, why did I do that? Yeah, because this is gonna miss. Damn it. Do I run the risk of double attacking this, you know, this is what we have save states for. Am I abusing the fact that this is currently on an emulator? Yes. Yes, I am. I am 100% abusing the fact that I'm playing on an emulator. I'm gonna double attack the swallow slot and see what happens. If Entei's moves Okos, then I'm just gonna... If the Vibrava dies, I'm gonna just reload that save state and plan elsewhere. Problem solved. Okay, problem not entirely solved. Yeah, so now Entei needs to heal. Maybe the 4 stores might have been a bit overkill. That or I just didn't get enough of them. Well, now Suicune can't accept items. Yeah, he's gonna... Yep. Can you not... I know you know more moves than that. I'm gonna deal with you in a minute. At least you're doing my job for me and hurting yourself. Alright, I'm gonna bite the spell and call the Suicune. This is getting annoying. Suicune, get your act together. Can you stop bullying Entei? There you go. Yay. Gotta appreciate a level up. Alright. How do we gotta deal with the bug? I'm gonna switch Entei out. And I'm also going to heal the jump off. Just so I know for a fact it's going to be able to handle an incoming Shadow Rush. Because yeah, that Vibrava is Shadow Rushing jump off because it was Shadow Rushing Entei. Yep, but we're fine. Don't like crits. I don't like the fact that crits are a random chance, so I'm not playing that game. As a game, I refuse to try. I wish they swapped their positions. Oh. I suppose I could heal Insect while I have a turn. I just bought these hyper potions. I'm already using all of them. There's not enough healing items in the world. I kind of wish there was a function. No, yeah, I kind of wish there was a function to swap the positions of the two Pokemon on the field. Because, like, it's the Jump Bluff I want doing Mega Drain, because that's not going to do a lot of anything. And it's the Suicune I want to not be doing anything. But with the way I have it right now, I kind of can't do that. I suppose I can switch. Choke. No, I'm gonna get Espeon. I think it's the yeah, I think it's Umbreon. I'm gonna trade out or swap out because Reflect is gonna be helpful for the time. I suppose it's also true. I'm not gonna have either of them for very much longer, or that could just not be a problem. Yeah, well, there you go. True strong, yes, suck it. I think I need healing. Misdreavus, Quilava, Bayleaf. You know, if your name wasn't Scrub, you might be winning more. I don't know. One of these is not good. Do I sleep powder the Wobbuffet or? It's Wobbuffet. I'm gonna call mine Chilaxian. And I'm gonna Mega Drain the Graveler. It's a Wobbuffet. It can't really do anything to me. And I can just kill the Graveler. Yeah, because even if it had Sturdy at this point, Sturdy doesn't help it survive at all. There's not. I don't know why I had the memory of a Shadow Clamperl. Yeah, no, that Wobbuffet's not gonna be a threat. I can just ignore it. I'm gonna get one more Calm Minded. Well, Jackson, a new Mega Drain is a special attack no matter what generation it is. Nope. Alright. I am gonna have to be really careful about that Wobbuffet though. Because Wobbuffet is not good no matter who you're talking to. Because, like, either you OHKO that thing, or you whittle it down. Okay, that medicine, I actually think I want to put this sleep. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I suppose Confusion. Because it's a neutral hit, and I forgot about Safeguard. Yeah, I did just use 3 Calm Minds, too. Excuse you? I didn't know Rock Tomb. Alright, I'm gonna see. This is gonna kill the Medcham, and then Jump Love is just gonna heal itself. Dunk. Like wobble wobble and then on the floor. Yeah, just heal. Alright, there goes Safeguard. If I'm lucky, I think I might be able to sneak in a quick sleep powder. There you go. Now what's it gonna do? Yeah, because the body of Wobbuffet isn't real. It's the tail that's the actual Pokemon, and so the eyes on the tail close. That's cute. I know it's like Captain Obvious alert. Like the tail of the Wobbuffet is the real Pokemon, not the Wobbuffet itself. Or not the, like, big blue body. I don't know. It took me a while to actually realize that. That was only one turn. Yeah, I was like, I didn't really do much damage to you. So that's not gonna really do anything. You're using a lot of Mirrored Coat. That's kind of leading me to believe you don't know anything else. Well, besides Safeguard. Vlad did even less than Confusion did. Oh, at least you're gonna be asleep now. Yeah, it's the tail that falls asleep. I love little details like that. Like, yeah, it like does not matter in the slightest, but it's fun. And if anything, it's just funny. Alright, yeah, thank you for not waking up on turn 1 again. And like, how'd you wake up that fast? And if anything, your ability, I believe, is Shadow Tag. Unless that wasn't true in Gen 3. Was Shadow Tag a Gen 3 move? Or ability? Because I can't really say I know a whole lot of examples of Pokemon getting abilities they didn't have before. Or, getting abilities that are newer compared to when they were first created. I know exactly what this room is. This is where what's-his-face is, so I actually want to run back. Can I turn off this alarm? Nope. I love that he says that, and yet, like I said, you can just walk right out the front door. Like, you don't even need a key to do it. You can just, like, la-di-fucking-da out the front door. The worst part about this place is this alarm, because it gets annoying. It really gets annoying after a while. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, head him out in battle. Why did I leave? There was a PC right in the other room. No. I suppose this is an opportunity for me to heal. I suppose maybe that was my like subconscious thought process, and I just didn't really consciously think about it until I was already here. Anyone else do that? Like, they don't think... Like, they think about making a choice. And then they make a, like, weird roundabout choice to make it happen. But then you just kind of ball with it and it ends up working out. Okay, but there's a dragon. There's a dragon item. Do I want to have the dragon item or the... No, I suppose it would be the dragon item. Cause I was thinking, like, do I want him to keep the dragon item or the soft dragon fang or the soft sand? I suppose it would be a dragon item because there's not really a whole lot of strong dragon type moves in this generation. I don't think. Cause like I've said before, my first Pokemon game was X and Y. And so I'm not really too familiar with the rules of Gen 3 compared to Gen 6. And especially not compared to the rules of Gen 8 and Gen 9. Like, I'm obviously most familiar with the more modern games and their quality of life updates. Especially Pokemon Violet. I played a lot of Pokemon Violet. And so when it comes to that game, I'm especially going to be used to that game's rules. So when it comes to coming back to Gen 3 games like this, I'm aware of some of the things that they did, but not entirely all of them. I know some of the more obvious stuff, like this game doesn't have the physical special split, or this game only has up to Hoenn Pokemon, stuff like that. So it's like, I'm not entirely uneducated. That's not the right word. I'm not entirely unknowledgeable about the game. It's just that I'm less knowledgeable about this compared to something like X and Y. Because X and Y I actually know a decent amount about. Hi. Not for much longer, you aren't. Now, I realized with the change to Medicham and Jumpluff in my team, I did break the having my entire team be Pokeballs. However, I'm not breaking the catching the legendary beasts in not... I think I actually do want to swap both of these out. Because both of these have a less than pleasant matchup. So I'm going to swap them both. But yeah, both of them... I'm still going to catch the Raikou in a Pokeball. I caught 2 of them in Pokeballs. I'm going to make it 3 for 3. Like, I'm batting 2 for 2. I'm gonna bat 3 for 3. Altaria learns Ice Beam. Yep, there it is. Okay, why am I switching Suicune? Now we need to switch him out. Yeah, now I need to switch out Suicune. Wait, are you Grand type? You are. I'm gonna be a 1000 IQ. Wait a minute. No, wait, that was a bad idea. That's 4 times weak to ice. I was about to say I'm a 4000 IQ genius. No, I'm not. Fight's a physical move, isn't it? Hydro Pump. Because it's a fire type. Ow! Okay, that's to be expected, but ow! Do I keep Vibrava in? Yeah, I'm gonna keep Vibrava in. Who are you attacking? I just got that reflect up. Yeah, I kind of figured. Eh. And now I gotta worry about the Altaria. I think I'm gonna double team. Hopefully. Please be confused. Please get confused. Please get confused. That's not confused. Yeah. I don't know why I thought he'd live that. I also just realized I broke that rule with Vibrava as well. So yeah, that rule just kind of went out the window. My entire team is weak to these two Pokemon. Maybe not my smartest of moves. Oh! I just realized it's because they're so much stronger than I am. That's not helping. That's not helpful. That might explain it. Yeah, that'll do it. I don't think I trained enough. Yeah, no, I did not train nearly enough. Yeah, because it's gonna tell me this Lantern knows Thunder. Or not. Okay, but you killed Espeon. So that's screwed. You're not gonna survive. You might be able to survive a, or at least be faster than the Altaria is to be able to at least get a Mega Drain off. And I was right. Why you jump off this fastest Pokemon on the field? It's crit. Oh yay, I killed it. Nice. Okay, Jump Bluff survived the turn. And now you're level 43, nice. Okay, and we have a Golbat now. I do not have the Pokemon to deal with half this shit. Sea Powder, Golbat, Shadow Rush, Lantern. Can I get a Hyper Mode? Okay, that's better. That's not ideal, but at least I went first. I actually kind of want a Hyper Mode with Suicune right about now. That extra crit rate is gonna be great. Okay. Yeah, it took you long enough. You're like, I know you knew Thunder. Like, you wouldn't have been spamming the move if you didn't know it. Even I need the Espeon. I need Espeon back, especially. And it makes me send it out immediately. This is gonna be a jump off. Yep. Yeah, there it goes. I did not think this battle through. This battle was not thought through. What is Golbat's animation doing? This has an L-Cap. Yeah, I'm probably gonna... I just realized I forgot to make a save state. Like, I legit just realized I completely forgot to make a save state. Who do I want to bring back in? I suppose I could bring Vibrava. No, I'm gonna bring in Medicham. Yeah, I knew you were gonna die. How well do you take Thunder? Not much better. That's also not lovely. Get your ass back out here. Heh. Okay, that didn't mess up. Yeah, Surf's like, what, 90% accurate? 95? Jesus Christ. I know I'm, like, a lot of levels behind, but my lord. It's gonna be hard getting, Jump Off to actually get in here. Because the issue with Jump Off is that it's weak to electric. So I can't really use it to put the Raikou to sleep. My best bet is Vibrava. Because Vibrava's immune to the thunder moves. Oh, and now I can't use Raikou to resist the water type. Or Suicune to resist the water type moves. I got one more. Who do I bring? I suppose Vibrava's gonna have to be my best bet. This is not ideal. Okay, that's also not ideal. How do you swim backward? Like, I know it's an animation, but how do you swim backward? Is there any fish that can do that? Okay, you're attacking the Espeon. Oh. I know who confused you, but it's probably the Espeon. Psybeam Hunto. This is gonna be a neutral hit because Dragon resists water. Ow! Even a neutral hit meant nothing. And I died. I need to get stronger is what I am learning. Yeah, I'm gonna lose, so I'm just gonna call forfeit. What happens if I lose this fight? Actually, I don't know. I'd send that back here. With the... Okay, good. I need to get stronger, clearly. I suppose I could do some mount battle. I didn't plan to, but apparently I need to. Alright then, mount battle it is. I definitely want the jump off to be stronger, just so it can survive some of the electric type moves and get some sleep powders and Mega Drains off. There's also Giga Drain. And if memory serves, Giga Drain is... Well, the issue with that is I need a fully not shattered team, and I don't have that. He's not a good one. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go to Mount Battle. Will we be able to get Mega Drain yet? Or Giga Drain? At least be able to get some EXP. And some Purification on Vibrava, give it some moves. And new challenge. Yeah, because I don't think I have a challenge going. I mean, if you want to be technical, I do from the story. But I don't think that counts. Does that count? That doesn't count, right? I'm 90% certain it doesn't count, so we're gonna say that it doesn't. Yeah, these first few battles we're gonna grease. Can I speed up? Can I speed up the emulation? Can I do that? Actually, I don't think I've actually ever, like, looked that up. How do I do that? Oh, tab. Give me a second. Can I speed up the game? Okay, okay. Alright, let's try that, see what happens. Okay. I will admit, though, that that music is hard to listen to, though, so we are going to not listen to it. Alright. Yeah, because this is not going to be really quick. This is going to be a slow process, especially with the animations. I love watching. I haven't watched like an actual speed run, but I've watched videos talking about speedrunning this game, and it is insane what the kind of things they can do. How fast can I make this? It's going at 1,000%. Oh, you guys are seeing that. Wait, are you guys seeing? Oh, you are. I didn't know you guys were seeing the inputs. Oh, that's kind of funny, actually. I didn't know you guys were watching that, or you seeing that. Uh, yeah, you weren't gonna last. This Sunkern thinks he's something. My elegant charm. Don't you wish? You know, even speeding this up isn't very fast. Yeah, yeah, Igglybuff was gonna die. And so is Electric. It's gonna be a hot second before these Pokemon can actually defend themselves. Or at least survive. Although speeding up the game this fast, you kind of realize just how slow this game is. Not that that's a problem. Why'd they do that? Okay, well at least it wasn't wasted. Although it kind of was wasted. Azurill learned Splash? I suppose I kind of knew that. But why? Yeah, also now that Vibrava's in hyper mode, it's gonna be even harder for Pokemon to defend themselves. Cause now I do a lot more damage and defense boosts mean nothing. Alright, Mega Drain. You know, I kinda wish I thought about this leveling up sooner. But I suppose it didn't come to mind. What level is Vibrava evolve at? That's a good question, actually. I don't know. Vibrava. What level doth Vibrava evolve at? It evolves at 45. Okay, so it's gonna be a Flygon by the time I come back. Yeah, it's for sure gonna be a Flygon by the time I get back. I'm gonna make it be a Flygon by the time we get back. Alright. What the Magikarp? It's a fish. And now it's a dead fish. It's so funny to see this game go so quickly. This is the best part of emulation, especially when you're emulating older games like this. Because older games don't really tend to give you the option of speeding them up in any way. But now that I'm playing an emulator, I don't need the game to give me the option. I can just do it myself. I remember in those speedrun videos about this game I was watching, I remember so consistently one of the biggest complaints about them was freaking not being able to turn off battle animations. Which, fair. Like, yeah, that's fair. I just remember that being so consistently one of the big complaints. Just like, this game is so slow. And to be fair, yeah, it is. I remember XD doing stuff to help that by making some of the animations shorter. At the same time, though, was it? Because all I remember that happened was taking a couple seconds off of some of the fainting animations. And that was about it, I believe. So, like, that didn't really help much. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, considering the process of how you get Ho-Oh. I kind of wish what they did was have some of the trainers on Mount Battle had shadow Pokemon. Yeah, I have an EXP share. I should probably be using that. Isn't it? Don't you still have it? Yeah, you still have it. Yeah, give me the item. I have something better I think I can give you. And the answer to that question would be no, I do not. I'm going to give it to Chilaxian for the time being. Alright. Hi, Vander. Zigzagoon Whismer. I love a Zigzagoon. It's such a cute Pokemon. Look at him. He's a tiny little puppy. If it's not obvious, I love dogs. Like dogs of all shapes and sizes. Although I used to actually be more of a dog person. But now that I'm older, quote unquote, I've actually started to become a bit more of a cat person because I enjoy the chilled, laid-back nature of cats a bit more. Not that I don't like the energetic insanity that is a puppy. But I've been more... I usually tend to have more fun just chilling with cats. Like, cats are great. Cats are awesome. How'd Chilaxian already get enough EXP to level up? Or was he just, like, at the tail end? Yeah, I got coupons. Yeah, I'm gonna advance. What do I do with the coupons? Oh, there's a store at the beginning. Galvin. Hey, so why not? I love the puns people make with Why Not's name. Because I'm a simpleton. I enjoy puns. Yeah, there it goes. I did not appreciate the paralysis, though. Yeah, excuse me. Critical hits ignore attack lowering, don't they? I know they ignore defense boosts, but I don't remember if they ignore attack drops or not. Ow. Why'd that sneeze hurt my neck? Like, no joke, that sneeze for whatever reason just gave me a real pain in the neck. Why'd I do that? How's that happen? Like, apparently I just became a literal pain in the neck to myself. These Pokemon models are something else. Although I will admit, this is a bit of an older game. These models still hold up pretty well. They're not like perfectly clean, and some of the Gen 1 models are, let's be real, just piss poor. They're not all that bad though. They definitely could be worse. Alright, Vibrava should have its second move. No, it's not. I was a liar. Or just gave to me a liar out of me. Either way, not very appreciated. I could have sworn it had its second move by now. Or maybe it just needs a little bit more purification. I kind of hate it when the bar actually, like, looks like it's, like, just starting to enter into the second bar, but then it just doesn't. Maybe XD is a bit better about showing that. Oh. Well, what do I know? I screech. It's something. I suppose it's something. It's not exactly great. It's gonna be a real while before these Pokemon are actually challenging, aren't they? I really am strong. You sure about that? The thing is, yeah, I just had the thought. Does it count for Ho-Oh if you... How do you do that? What are the rules? That's something I should look up, actually. What are the rules for unlocking Ho-Oh? Ho-Oh-sh. Yeah, Ho-Oh. If you manage to reach the end and defeat all 100 trainers from Mount Battle without losing all your continues, you've got a special reward for the first time you have defeated it. The reward is special Ho-Oh. This Ho-Oh will be placed directly on your PC during the story mode of the game. Well, not in the thing, but you know what I mean. Yeah, beat the main game, capture and purify all 48 shadow Pokemon. Next, go to battle mode. Wait, what? The fuck you mean battle mode? Is there an option for the Mount Battle Challenge in battle mode? I didn't actually know that. I thought you just had to go up here and physically do it. There's some new. I thought I did it before. Am I misremembering? Because I'm trying to think. Because I remember seeing the Ho-Oh before. Was it my game or was I watching someone else do it? And knowing me, it probably was someone else that did it. And I just like saw it happen, maybe. Or now I'm confused. Now I'm really confused. What is Avera's hurt animation? Like, that is just an actual seizure. I ain't gonna help you, buddy. Case in point. And it's fainting animation. Like, that is just a seizure. Oof. Like, yeah, big oof energy. Elegant research. You're a scientist. If anything, scientists are kind of the opposite of elegant. That is a joke for any scientists who happen to be watching. To an extent. I won't say that scientists are like completely inelegant. I will say though that scientists tend to be pretty uncreative. Again, no offense to like any scientist, but it's like y'all have the freedom to name anything you want, and you name things so freaking boring. It's like if you're gonna name something, have fun with it. Like you're inventing, and discovering stuff. You should name something that's memorable, that's snappy. You have something creative to it, and then you just never do. Yeah, it sure didn't. This guy, this guy tried to account for how a battle would go. Like, you can't really do that if you don't know what Pokemon are going to be brought against you. Eh. I love Spheal. Like, look at him. It's just a ball of sun. It's just a ball of happiness. Like, a literal ball of happiness. It's adorable. Something else they can also bring in eventually to something else they could do to a remake of Colosseum is stop with as soon as you knock out a Pokemon, you have to swap in another one. Because with newer games and double battles, if you knock out one of the enemy Pokemon, the other one doesn't get brought out until the end of the turn. With this game, though, that bitch gets sent in immediately. Like, nah, bro. You ain't got a second safety. You ain't getting a moment of safety. You're just in there for the long haul. Alright, we're starting to get to the point where Mega Drain's not being able to kill them. Shadow Rush still is, though. Shadow Rush is still definitely doing the job. Why did Mega Drain Ninkata? I mean, it's dead. Yeah, I was like, why did I do that? And the rest is pure bug type, isn't it? Well, bug rock. I know it's like question of the century. Why are all the fossils bug or rock types? Yeah, no, like I'm gonna ask the question again. Why are they all rock types? That still doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Like, that's the best part about the fossil Pokemon and Galar is the fact that they're not goddamn rock types. I got 200. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty much just doing Mount Battle for the rest of the stream. I realize I am doing it in silence, but that's because I don't want you guys to have to deal with the music. Because because I have my headphones muted right now, but if I actually hear it, yeah, that is just white noise. Like, that's not even music anymore. That's just white noise of pain. You know, I kind of forgot bug resisted grass. Yeah, it makes sense. Bug's super effective against grass. Why not resist it? That's also not a rule, though. As I have learned. Or as many people learn when they look at the type chart. Because usually stuff that's super effective, it is general that, yeah, if you resist the type, you're also gonna... If you're good against the type, chances are you're gonna resist it too. But that's not exactly a rule. I think I'm actually gonna call Vibrava just to get some purification process. That did nothing. It's process. Yeah, but like I wanted the crit rate. All right. I mean, it's not too bad because these fights still are pretty short. Double Curlia. I'm probably gonna end up purifying all three of the shadows in my team. Probably not. Saying it out loud, probably not. Because Entei, Suicune, and Raikou take a long time to purify. Makes sense. They're legendary Pokemon, you know. Like, that's not exactly going to be an easy thing to purify. Trampled on by the march of time. If you wanted compassion, what are you doing here? You know, fun fact, one of Fanpee's Pokedex entries talks about how when it, like, swings its trunk, if you get hit by it, all the bones in your arm will shatter. I know it's a meme to joke about how fucked up some Pokedex entries could be. Fanpea is one of the cases where, like, yeah, you read it and it's dark, but you look at the Pokemon, it's like, why do you have one of the fucked up ones? Because a lot of them tend to go, like, dark and ghost types, which, yeah, makes sense. They're evil and ghosts. But they just get Pokemon like Fanpea and Florges, where it's like they have nothing to do. Where, like, they look like they have nothing to do with evil. But then you read the Pokedex, like, what the fuck? Like, you read some of those dex entries, and it is absurd. Like, Fanpea will shatter all the bones in your arm if you get hit by its trunk while it's swinging. Or Florges will fucking murder you, even if you beg for your life, if you ruin its garden. It's like, sweet. Lord Arceus. And I saw this, a little comic on TikTok, Pokemon, where it's like, yeah, there are some points where you don't bother questioning Pokedex entries, because at some point you just realize, like, what the fuck am I looking at? Because it was like two explorers. One gets greedy and kills the other one for the soul, to be like the soul claimer of this relic thing, I'm assuming it is. And then you look at, and then that person gets turned into a Yamask, because that's what Yamask do. Like as you do. And then they get caught by a trainer. And then the trainer fights the first explorer. The Yamask sees that explorer, knows who it is, runs away, evolves into a Cofagrigus. That explorer returns to the ruins. The Cofagrigus, just grabs him and turns him into a mummy in its torso. Like, what the hell? And that's actually another example. One of Cofagrigus Pokedex entries says it turns you into a mummy. It's like, so it goes through the mummification process on you, and you're not dead. Like, you're alive to experience that shit. There's a reason you don't read the Pokedex entry sometimes. Like, sometimes you just look at the Pokemon and say that's enough. Also, to answer that teacher's question, no. You are never going to get me to return to any sort of school setting for any reason ever. Like, I'm going to shut that shit down now. You are never going to get me to return to a school setting. Okay, not never, but certainly not as a teacher. Like, I'll go there just for the sake of memories and whatnot. Like, nostalgia. I'll do that. But as for, like, doing business in school, fuck that noise. Because I'm never going to go to one as a teacher. I'm not planning on going to a college anytime soon, if ever. And I don't really intend to have kids in the future either, so it's like there's not really a reason I would go back to a school for any other reason than nostalgia. I know there's probably a couple different people that do it, but I saw one person on a TikTok that like lived in the school. It's like I'd be down for that. Like I'd be down to live in a school. Cause that actually be pretty cool. Like that is a lot of room to put like furniture and you play some games and you could have fun with it. Like that's a lot. Like that's a lot of room, and it's also satisfying, right? Because the funniest thing you can do is you can use a locker. Like you grab an actual lock and key, and you grab and then you grab a combination lock. You pick one locker to hold your stuff. That you use the key lock on, and then you lock the key into another locker and use a combination lock. Like that's genius. I know schools are like really expensive to like buy, and that's assuming you find like an abandoned one. But realistically, that would be really cool. I'm probably never gonna do it because that is a lot of money to use on something that's admittedly kind of useless. Because, like, as cool as that'd be, that's kind of a useless purchase. At the same time, though, if I ever managed to win, like, $1 billion, that'd probably be something I do. Like, the epitome of the meme of, like, if I ever won $1 billion, I wouldn't tell you, but there would be signs. That would be one of the signs, in my case, would just be, I'm suddenly living in a fucking school. And, like, do I need to? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. But it's funny. Yeah, no, I dig that idea. Of, like, just living in a school. I dig that idea. That'd be funny. I'm getting a lot of coupons. What do I use coupons for? Or, I know what I use them for. What can I get for them? Yeah, this is definitely a point where, Jump is, to stop being able to OHKO things. Unless it's like a water type. And even then, probably not. Yeah, because some of these Pokemon are starting to get stronger and definitely higher level. That wish is not going to help you, buddy. Please tell me Giga Drain is one of the TMs I can get down at the base of Mount Battle. I really hope it is. Because I want it. I want Giga Drain. That's probably not something I'm going to be able to do until I get Entei, Raikou, and Vibrava. Or Entei, Suicune, and Vibrava Purified. Maybe Raikou. In hindsight, I didn't actually get a whole lot of story done. I just kind of got my ass handed to me inside the grind. I mean, not every episode needs to have, like, a ton of progress. Like, sometimes you just gotta chill, sit, have fun, you know? You know. My heart's been blemished. Can I fight the pre-gym? Am I strong enough to do that? I think I'm gonna go check it out and see what happens. I think after this set of 10, I'm gonna head back to the bottom, look at what's in the coupon store. I'm not gonna buy anything. I just want to see what's there. But I'm gonna head to the pre-gym and see what happens. I can't imagine I shouldn't be able to handle it. But then again, I remember the pre-gym being pretty tough. So maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see. Yep, super effective hits are still going to be able to OHKO. Yeah, you're getting a lot of purification. What about Entate's Weekend? To battle is good, but to lose is not. Yeah, that sounds about right. Excuse you, did you just ask me on a fucking date? Okay. It's not nothing. It's not, like, quick, but it's something. I'm not really taking a whole lot of steps in between fights, so that's probably why. I really love the strat of, like, disconnecting your controller and reconnecting it in the walking position. So that you just, like, constantly walking up against this little funky hitbox over an agate. That was a really quick way of dealing with Pokemon, dealing with shadows. I remember, I remember back in Colosseum, back when I played this on the GameCube. I think I had my GameCube on for like an entire day, just walking to purify these damn shadows. Because some of the late game ones especially have a miserable time when it comes to being purified. Whew. And it makes sense. Like, they have a lot more Shadow Bar, plus they're just better Pokemon. So, yeah, it makes sense to make it harder for them to be purified so that the good Pokemon are handicapped for a bit longer. And the piss poor Pokemon are less handicapped for a while. Real question, what's it with what was it with Johto that made so many, like, pathetic Pokemon? Like, why was that? Why was the reason for that? Was that just something that happened? Or did no one think about the consequences of having so many weak, unevolved Pokemon? I realize it was only second gen, so you can't bully them about it too much. But that's also true. It's just like, well, why? Well, I'd imagine you'd still love Pokemon. Like, you don't just lose your love of Pokemon if you get your ass handed to you. Like, I just did by What's-His-Face, and I still love Pokemon. Anyway, Bravo's actually about to get another move again. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be an actual attack, which is great, but I think I'm still gonna ignore it for Shadow Rush. Just because I'm really loving this high crit rate. Well, that's not really helpful. But yeah, Volby is not a grass type. It's like to send him to sleep. You let me say. You sure are. And so is Illumise. Just slowly knocking them out. Was that Chillax who just leveled up? Because I didn't really pay attention. Yeah, it was. I'm kind of surprised the EXP share is letting them keep up as much as he is. Because I thought the entire point of the EXP share was that it didn't give us much EXP as actually being in the fight. I'm not wrong about that, am I? I might be. I very much might be, because I'm not exactly entirely familiar with Pokemon mechanics. I've also entirely done Pokemon games that have had the EXP just be built in or party wide. Because, as I said for the millionth time now, my first Pokemon games were X and Y. So I'm accustomed to the point where the EXP share was your entire party rather than a held item that only affected an individual member. I think the first time I've dealt with that system in particular wasn't actually in Colosseum, funny enough, because I never actually got the EXP share on my first run. I didn't know the thing existed in this game. I know what it is. I just didn't know it existed in this game. But yeah, the first time I did that was Pokemon Brick Bronze, actually. Can I talk about Brick Bronze for a second? Like, it's not the best Pokemon fan game out there. But it's a lot more fun than it has any right to be. And I wish it didn't keep getting removed from Roblox. Because, like, I love Brick Bronze. I enjoy it. It's fun. The issue is just that it keeps getting banned. It's like, yeah, I get it. Like, Pokemon's gotta protect its IP and whatnot. At the same time, though, no, they don't. Like, they could just, like, let the game be, have its fun. And then, yeah, like, they just let the game be. Like, I don't get why they keep feeling the need to keep taking the game down. I don't know, maybe I'm the dumb one for saying stuff like that. It just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense in my mind. Because, like, it's one thing for games like Uranium or... No, I think it was Uranium that was the banned Pokemon game. But yeah, it's one thing for games like Pokemon Uranium to get that sort of treatment. Because with that, the game is actually like a proper game. Like it's like a proper game as opposed to... I don't have enough. The fuck? What the hell? Well, okay, I found a good source of held items in battle, but god damn. There's some pretty decent TMs here too, but Jesus. Alright, that's definitely gonna take a lot of grinding. Actually, now that I'm not dealing with that, I can slow the game back down. It's gonna take a second to get the speed back down to 100. It gets hard to do. Alright. But yeah, now I can actually have the sound back on the game. Yeah, cause now we're back at 100% speed. Like, this is normal speed. Is there a way to get a Pokemon out of hyper mode outside of battle? I think I have to talk to Justy to get going. It's on the left side. Yeah, let's go. 4 trainers. I'd imagine Justy himself is going to be one of them. That makes sense. Some grass type Pokemon. Okay, so I want Jump Up to switch out. Sunkern and Hoppip. Oh, I can handle these just fine. I thought they were going to be a lot stronger. What level are the Fennec Stadium Pokemon? I don't know, actually. Yeah, I want the Fennec Stadium. What level are they? Why does the game not let you use non-shadow or not use shadow Pokemon? Okay. Looking at the levels, they're all about level 40. So I should be able to handle it now, actually. Yeah, Sunny Day. I need to do round 3. There's 4 rounds. Okay. But yeah, I should be able to go do that now, actually. Well, not like right now, considering I only have 2 non-shadows on my team. Well, 3. Maybe once I get Vibrava on Purified, I can do it. I would just need to take the Entei and Raikou off my team. You know what? No. Like, it's a Sunkern and a Hoppip. What am I worried about? Like, Jumpluff might not be able to hurt them, but they can't really hurt me. Well, I can also just do that. Like, it's a Sunkern. What am I scared of? Like, what am I worried about? Yeah, this is fine. I think Jumpluff might actually be able to kill it. And it did. There goes Sunkern. Now, unfortunately, I'm aware, since this is a Gen 3 game, Giga Drain's not going to be as strong as it is nowadays. It's still better than Mega Drain. So if I can get it, I might as well. I think after these guys, I think after these guys, I'm gonna try my luck with the Pyrite Stadium. I tried to tackle the Pyrite Stadium in my grinding, and I remember getting annihilated. But now I'm a lot stronger, so I might as well do that. Oh, water type, you just signed my day. Liqui. I thought that was Azurill for a second. I'm like, Azurill's not water type. For whatever fucking reason. Why is Azurill not a water type? Can someone explain that to me? Like, of all the weird Pokemon types, I think that's one of the weirdest. Cause like, Palkia being a water type versus compared to Lugia being a psychic type, those are strange. Like, yeah, those feel like they should be backward. But Azurill not being a water type and instead being a normal type is definitely weird. Cause like, it's still an aquatic creature. Like, less so than Marill and Azurill. Or Azumarill. So I suppose that might be why. But it's still strange to have it not be a water type when by all intents and purposes it is a water creature. It's just not water type for whatever reason. Alright, let me guess, you're gonna specialize in fire? Duggo. Or are you ground type? That's ground types. And that just made my job a lot easier. It also helps that jump level is a flying type. Saying ground type moves that manage to slip through the cracks aren't gonna mean jack shit. There's also the issue of the thing actually managing to survive in the first place. Which it did not. Man, you just gotta love Shadow Rush. It's such a good move. Even though you don't like it. Thanks. That's a really backhanded compliment. Like, you're tough. Yeah, thanks. Even though you don't look it. Well, fuck you too. Yeah. Should be the last one. Now what are you? Nice to the point. Well, you're also ground? Or at least rock. The two had type specialties, and I suppose the next two did as well. This one is just a lot less obvious. Yeah, also if a one-time super effective is enough to slaughter them, double weakness is gonna be... If a normal weakness was enough to absolutely OHKO a Pokemon, a 4 times weakness is just gonna be overkill. It's just things certain Pokemon have to deal with, are 4 times weaknesses. Here's my question though. If a Pokemon happens to be weak to both flying and fighting, and they get hit by Flying Press, does that mean they're 2 times weak to it or 4 times? Because what I mean is like, what did I get? White herb. Alright. Now what's this guy? Pre-gym leader Justy. How strong are you? Cacnea and Ah! That's why. Okay. Okay. Now I'm starting to remember. That's why this place sucked dick before. Because Justy's so much stronger than the rest, than everything else. Okay. I'm starting to remember. No, I actually want to keep Vibrava. Like, what am I switching Vibrava out for? It's Jumpluff. I want to swap. What am I swapping Vibrava, the fighter, out for? Well, nah is the answer. I think I'm gonna get everyone to 48, and then that's it. Yeah, because at that point, they're gonna be able... They're on par with that team rather than, like, weak to it, you know? I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Yeah, also, I do not quite appreciate the Sandstorm. You just killed your own Sunflora with it. Dumbass. There you go. Alright, this should hurt. Yeah, it sure did. That sure did hurt. Azumarill. Speaking of. How'd you oh. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna swap targets actually. I love how Pokemon get their hurt animations when taking damage from a sandstorm and hail. Because it just looks so absurd when it's just a sandstorm or little bits of hail. It's really funny to watch. Why I do that? I meant to hit Sandshrew with that. Please hurt yourself, Confusion. Yeah, and also actually please land the fucking move. You lived? What level are you? Thank you. Thank you for being a dumbass. You're only level 40. How'd you live that? Like, actually, how'd you live that? Can we stop with the sandstorm, please? I know this is before the point. I'm pretty sure this is before the point where the weather boost. Wait, excuse me. I don't know what happened there. Excuse you? Excuse you? Excuse you, sir, that is illegal. It didn't matter. At least not one of them. But yeah, I think this is the point before the weather lengthening rocks were introduced. That doesn't make them good though. That doesn't make them appreciated. Well, I guess poison type, isn't it? I'm gonna attack it with Side Beam regardless. I just don't know what type it is. Me and the sandstorm, whatever type it is. It's not poison. So what type is it? Flying ground? I suppose I thought it was poison type because the purple uses poison sting. And why do you think it was poison type? Besides the purple color and using poison sting. Yeah, that's probably it. Nose pass, yep. Eat shit. Yeah, I'm not too worried about what nose pass is gonna be able to do to me. Nose pass aren't too strong. That's kind of why they got promo pass eventually. Nah, don't do that. It's really funny, actually, that double battles allow you to attack your partner. Because I remember hearing about the beat up justified strategy that happened a while ago. I think that happened in Sword and Shield, actually. But you purposely attack your partner with beat up. And then you get like a massive attack stat after that, and then you just nuke everything. That was funny. Hey, we lose a Pokemon. TM27. What is 27? Rip. Did I already have a return to you? No, I didn't. Okay. Cool, but it's not really helpful. Is there anything down here? I know you actually have to go down here in the story mode of XD, but is there anything down here in this game? Besides you? Where'd my sand slush go? Yeah, it's a training ground. Magic dark. Yeah, no, don't look like there's anything down here. Just a cute place to hang out, I suppose. Oh yeah, cool. Not really anything interesting, but cool. They can actually come down here. I ask why make an available place if there's nothing there. Well, what do I know? So does that make him? So does that make you an electric type? I mean, you're wearing yellow. Alright, I'm gonna get healed, and then I'm gonna head over to Fennec. Or not Fennec, not Relgam. I'm getting all my words mixed up. Pyrite. Yeah, maybe that's the thing I'm gonna be actually going for. Is having the legends in Pokeballs. Did that text blurb just say Pyrite was honorable? I don't know what kind of honor you think this place has, but it sure doesn't. That's purification. You're getting there. It is slow. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. After this stream, is I'm just gonna grind my team. There's a healing machine here. Oh, whatever. Yes, please. Alright. It shouldn't be too hard. Or at least now. Because if memory serves, I think the Pokemon were into 40. And even then, back when my team was... back when I was doing the first grinding session, it wasn't like I was entirely defenseless. I just sucked. I think I got to the final, actually. Okay, I'm still a bit underleveled. I think the levels here scale a bit. Call it a bit of a hunch, but I think the levels here scale just a touch. Let's see Power Linoon, because Linoon is a lot scarier than Teddiursa. Because Linoon's at least evolved. The Teddiursa is just a little baby. Linoon's actually evolved. It's not a strong evolution, but it's an evolution. Jesus. That's all right, heal. I suppose I didn't really do that much damage. Yeah, no, I stand by what I said. I'm gonna get everyone to 58 and no further, including Raikou and... I keep wanting to say Raikou. Now, there's the question, actually. Do I go get the Raikou and... Do I go get the Raikou off camera or not? No, I don't think I will. It would make sense for me to do so, just so I can have it purified and strong by the time of the next stream for this game. I still don't think I'm gonna do that though. Like, I could if I really wanted to, but I don't think I will. And there goes my brother. Okay, well, I realized you were fainted. This is why you have normal type. This is why you have fighting types. The good thing Jump Up is the fastest on the field. Because they can just put the fucker to sleep. So it's not going to be able to retaliate. Case in point. And then eat shit. There you go. I get healed in between fights, right? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I did before. Okay, unfortunately, I'm not Shadow Rushed anymore, but that's fine, actually. Because that means I can use Sand Tomb now freely. Meaning I can just put the Delcatty to sleep, Sand Tomb it, and then bully the jump off. Actually, I think I'm gonna swap my Brava out for Medicham, because both of these guys are normal type. As of Gen 3, I know Jigglypuff is not normal type anymore. Why is it that when so many Pokemon got the Fairy type, they only ever replaced or added to the normal type? Like, is it just because, they didn't want to overwrite anything else? Like, because in my mind, there's a lot of Pokemon, Monotype or not, that should have gotten the Fairy type. Two to come to mind to me are Delphox, and, well, not Delphox, because Delphox was introduced along with the Fairy type. Which is still weird, by the way, but, regardless. You must hate your trainer. Yeah, like, regardless. It's kinda... It's a bit odd. I suppose to some degree it makes sense, because, yeah, normal type is just kind of the type that... It's the default type, like, if nothing else works, you, like, just slap normal type on it. But then you get those dumbass choices, like Heliolisk, Iroar, Arboliva. And sometimes you just look at a Pokemon, it's like, why the fuck are you a normal type? This tournament really loves its normal types. Should have given the EXP to show Espeon before I came in here. Does holding the EXP share and then getting EXP make you get more? I don't see why I wouldn't do that. If memory serves, assist is like metronome but for your team's moves, right? Also, that just told me I need that Loudred asleep or dead. Sorry, you dumbass. Alright, please kill the thing. Okay. That could have been a problem if Jumpluff got sniped. What's that? Reversal? What's that do? It inflicts more damage and uses HP's down. I suppose I could. No. I'm kind of happy with my moveset as is. For the most part, I'm looking forward to when I can get Confusion replaced with Psychic. I'm not sure what to do against the Doduo. So this is, I suppose, that's about all I can do. Because with that upper going, I can't make anything fall asleep. That's about all I can do. Yeah, that's why I like high jump kick. That is just powerful. And apparently the drawback isn't as bad now as it isn't as bad in this game as it is nowadays. Because I've seen many a missed jump kick in my day. Like, that shit hurts whoever misses it nowadays. Apparently back then it was just a mild inconvenience. Yeah, so there goes the uproar. So now you can go to bed. It does make both of them do it. Because I remember reading a Pokedex entry somewhere where it said that both, or only one Doduo falls asleep at a time, and the other one serves as like lookout. Yeah, like what is Jump Bluff gonna do against this? I can do chip damage at best. Ah, come on. Well, chip damage was gonna kill it at this point. So let's fucking go for it. Eh. Is this chip damage? I still killed it. Yeah, it looks like it does. Parrot Colosseum. Are you sure about that? V got off in Combuskin. Okay. Well, there's a normal type. I definitely need Jump Bluff to get it. Yeah, I definitely need Jump Bluff to get out of here. That Combuskin can hurt. Yeah, that's a fire type. I still want Meditite in to deal with the Vigoroth. Cause that's still a normal type. What the hell? Okay. That just happened. Okay, I'm pretty sure Combuskin's on fighting type. Let me guess, attack. Yep. Ow! Yeah, the barrel of your special attack. What the hell happened? It is super effective. So you are fighting type. I know people. I'm pretty sure people have joked about it for like years. Why does Combuskin look like that? Why is that the shape they decided to go for? Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what I was expecting. I don't know why I thought that'd work. At least Combuskin's dead now. Meaning Jump Bluff can come back in safely. And if I play my card right, I should be able to get, I should be able to get Meditite back in here. Never mind. Well, maybe. I'm not gonna risk it, but I'm pretty sure I can. I could probably set up like a Reflect or something. Or I could probably just kill it with this team. Or not. Sweet, Arceus. That's not even critting anything either. Is glowing. What does that mean? Like, no, no, no. What the hell does that mean? What the hell do you mean you're glowing? Ah! That's what it means. Ah, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurt. I had that thought as soon as I saw it move. I was like, wait a minute. Like, wait a minute. Wait, that's a two-turn move. I know exactly what that means. We could have gone down to Entei and Suicune. This can't come down to Entei and Suicune. Yeah, that was kind of my fault for not healing the Espeon. That's on me. So how's this gonna work? Because they're legendaries, but they're also 10 levels weaker. That I'm not too worried about. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. Okay, maybe I'm a little bit more concerned now. Alright, who's that gonna hurt? Entei. Why are you bullying Entei? Oh man, they didn't even get to attack. Why'd you bully Entei? There you go. You'd be amazed how much extra damage a critical hit can be. Now, as much as I can have this be a 1v1, I do not believe in fair fights. I am out of revives. I have to believe in a fair fight. Alright, well, at least you attack a lot less often than I do. So as long as I survive this incoming sky attack, I'll be fine. I did just get slightly concerned because the reflect is now gone. There we go. Okay. Cut it a little close, but we managed to pull it back. I was a little close for comfort, but I managed to pull it back. Yeah, that's why I lost the final. Alright, what do you gotta get me? Cash prize. And a TM. That's protect, isn't it? Oh, I thought that worked. No, it's Focus Punch. Can anyone learn that? Oh yeah, you can. Wait, how good is Focus Punch? Because as far as I understand, it's an alright move, but it's kind of useless if you get hit. Which in double battles kind of makes it doubly useless. I think I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna use it. I suppose I could if I really wanted to. Nah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think that is all the time for tonight, though. With all that tech mumbo jumbo at the beginning, I think I'm just gonna call it for tonight. So thank you all, lovely people, so much for watching. Can I start a raid from my iPad? I hope I can. It does not appear that I can. Do I want to risk it? Do I risk it? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna say YOLO and see what happens. I'm saying YOLO. Let's see what happens. And I know exactly who I'm gonna raid. Alright. As I said, thank you all lovely people so much for watching. I shall see you on the next show. Stay tuned. It's Spampton.